What's up, ladies and gents? Sinister1, your host, and I've got a different video for you today here. So I've been using Google Chrome Internet for years and years and years. It's been okay. It's been doing exactly what I needed to do. It allows me to sync all the different devices that I use with Google, of course. But lately, it's just been not running very well, or it hasn't been as good as it once was for me. And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to change things up a little bit. So I'm showing you guys a new browser that I use. That this is the first time I've really ever heard about it, never checked it out. I did a little bit of research seeing what the top browsers were, and I found this in one of the top searches for browsers, and it's called Opera. Now, specifically, everyone knows about Opera. I've heard about Opera before, but this is a gamer-centric style web browser called Opera GX. So what this is just it's actually kind of amazing, and I don't see myself ever wanting to go back to Google Chrome ever, or Microsoft Edge, or any of them, because this just feels so good. So there are different themes that you can set. Right now I've got like kind of a cyberpunkish type of theme, and that's your GX corner there. You can change that. You can, there's just so much customization that you can do with all of this. If you're into gaming, this is exactly what you want. This is just when you bring up the internet itself. But if you go to a page thing, you got little sound effects that can play. You can turn that off and all that kind of stuff as well. You can set up your favorite places to go to, right? So let's say if I wanted to go to my YouTube channel, I can insert here. You can edit it. You can put your own little, thing. Maybe if I created my own little, like, kind of a picture of saying, Sinister1's homepage or whatever. And then you click on it, and then it takes you right there. And of course, what you see on the side is part of the cyberpunk theme. But once so it's really, really, really cool. Everything works just like your normal internet would work. And I'm just so impressed with everything that this thing can do. So let's say, I like to check my Twitter all the time, right? I'm kind of a Twitter-holic. I always try to promote my Twitter as much as possible, because anytime I want to stay up to date on any, what's going on in the world, and just keep up with fans or in, my community and all that kind of stuff, Twitter's like one of my go-to things. So they've got Twitter kind of embedded into this Opera GX. So you just click on Twitter, and then boom, you've got your Twitter up right here, and you can get to all the important information that you need. Essentially, Twitter at your fingertips in just one button instead of having to go to the website. You can do the same thing for Twitch. If Twitch is something you end up watching a lot, you can click on, I haven't integrated it into here yet, but you can log in and then check out who's streaming and do all that stuff from just this little tab that just shows up on the side while you're still doing other stuff, which is really, really cool. You can even do it with Discord, Instagram, and there's other applications that you can use this for as well. So if you want to take a look at, like, say, some of the different things that you can do, you've got different themes. So you can set it to light, of course. And dark. I always have it set to dark because I'm watching my screen in HDR, so I think the dark is always going to be the better with HDR settings here. But you have different themes that you can check off. There's so many different animations that you can use. I just can't believe how awesome this is. But here's that theme that we were talking about. This is called Cyberdeck. There's also other ones that you can choose. Ones that we have installed, like, say, GX Boy. We can have that one be the theme that we're choosing or not. You can install other ones, like, say, let's install Cozy and see what that one looks like. Got to give it a second because it's like downloading a completely new theme. And there you go. Now we have a new Cozy theme, and yeah, it kind of like has a completely different look to it. And then that's how the main page looks. So there's like all different types of themes and stuff that you can set with. I just really like knowing that I can go to wherever I want, and I have these little icons here that can show up. If I want to go just to regular YouTube there, if I want to go to my creator studio so I can check out my analytics and all the behind stuff of YouTube, I can do that. I can click on my main channel page. I can go to Amazon. I can go to Twitch. Any sites that I normally go to, I can set up here, almost like a console the kind of layout that you would do. Obviously Facebook, Twitter, and I use Canva a lot. That's how I do all of my thumbnails and stuff, all that new kind of stuff that you've seen in the videos that I've done. But not only that, but there's also mods and stuff that you can install that we've already seen this page a little bit, but it goes really, really deep. There are so many different mods and extensions and different things that you can actually do. It can clean up your browser. It's got GX Cleaner on here. The GX Control. I mean, as you can see, you can limit how much RAM your internet takes up. You know, for those of you that maybe don't have the bestest of RAM, you know, I have 64 gigabytes here, so it's not really too much of a problem. But if you need to limit how much RAM and how good your browser is running and working, you can limit the CPU so that it doesn't take too many resources away from other stuff that you're trying to do. This is really, really cool. And I've only just really scratched the surface. I've only had this browser for, you know, like a few days. So I really haven't got into everything yet. There's just still so much more that I can get into, you know, with different animations, different sounds that can play. You can even have music play during your whole time. You can click this player and listen to all different types of music that you can have just playing in the background while you're kind of searching and stuff like that. It's so freaking cool. And I can't believe I never really heard about this before. Now, I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything. This is just me stumbling across when I was searching for trying to be like, you know, hey, I need a new web browser. And it seems like the one I have now just isn't running good enough. And after doing some research, I saw that a lot of people have problems with Google, that it doesn't run as good, or that it takes too much hardware kind of space up and stuff like that. And I wanted something easier, but something cool for like a gamer, because I'm a gamer centric type of person. So I really like it. Now, for those of you that want simple and basic, you can do that as well. There's so many different options that you can have on here, and I just wanted to show it off. So look up on Google right now, or wherever you do your searches, you know, Opera GX, I believe is what it's called. It's just the Opera gaming version. There's an actual Opera browser, and this is the gaming centric. Another cool thing is a lot of browsers, like say Firefox, don't even allow you to view HDR content or anything like that. Well, this one actually does. So you can actually click on
I suspect
your video and you can do HDR content, of course. And it has different things that you can do, you know, for popping out, which most browsers have all that kind of stuff. But those are just ease of use things that you can actually do. And it just has a really cool look to everything, you know. And I really, really am enjoying this browser. So I wanted to show it off a little bit. I know I didn't go too deep into it because I really haven't had a chance to go too deep into it, but I'm really, really enjoying it. Let me know, which browser do you use on your desktop? I'd be really interested to find out. This is actually a desktop browser here, but it actually has a mobile browser as well. So if you wanted to check out that, you could. I haven't done that on mine as of yet, but maybe at some point I actually will. But this was just my little look at Opera GX. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe, everybody. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.